good, fight fans? It's Ashley's Corner, and it is about damn time, yo. A lot of shit's been going on in boxing news for the last, couple days, man. It's amazing. The rest of this year should turn out pretty beautiful for the boxing community, if you understand what I'm saying. There's all these fights that we thought would never happen. It's looking like it's some light at the end of the tunnel, and it might happen. This fight, for one, I know so many people that want to see this fight, including me. Gervonta Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer will be fighting. I just know this fight is going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen next. I know that's not going to happen, but it's going to happen. I think it might happen before this year is up. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis just beat Cellular for the title. And he wants to unify. He said at the end of the fight, he want to unify these belts. He's going to basically wait until Tevin Farmer fights Billy Dibb, and whoever wins that belt of the IBF, he will get his strap back and fight whichever one of those cats who wins the fight. I know for sure Tank Davis can beat them both. So whenever that fight happens, he will be the IBF and WBA super champion at super featherweight. Whenever that fight happens, I know it's a lot of people that would debate Gervonta Davis and Tevin Farmer. Like Tevin Farmer actually have a chance in beating him. I understand he's technically sound and he has good defense and body movement, head movement, great footwork, all of that. I understand all of that, but Tevin Farmer can't hit. All right. Gervonta Davis fights bigger people than him. That means he get hit hard. You know what I mean? When sparring, he gets hit hard, you know? So if Tevin Farmer can't match that, then he might as well be fighting a chick. I'm not even trying to disrespect Tevin Farmer by saying that. But, brothers, if you fought a dude that you didn't feel their punches, you might as well be fighting a woman. I mean, it just is what it is. It's no disrespect, but if you don't have no power in your hands and you're facing somebody that can take a good punch, then there's nothing you can really do to hurt him. And if there's nothing you can do to hurt a fighter that's a bully type fighter, is a KO knockout artist, then what do you think is going to happen in the fight? He's going to eventually walk all the way through that shit. I don't care how much Tevin Farmer's dodging. He can hold his ass and go to the body and drop Tevin Farmer. That's just how I see it. I mean, it just is what it is. But right before the fight happened with the last Tank fight with Cellular, and again, that's how I'm pronouncing his name, okay? Shit. But that last fight, Tevin Farmer was in the building. He said he was just there, not scouting Tank Davis, but he was just there for some good old, night fighting. You know what I mean? Just to watch the fight. And he said Tank don't have nothing that I want. Not thinking that, by saying that, you're already saying that Tank is going to lose to Cellular. Because if he doesn't have nothing that you want after this fight, he won't have nothing that you want. But at the same time, after the fight, he's like, yeah, I knew he was going to win. Well, I mean, come on now. Which one is it? But he said, yeah, he's down for the fight. And then you see on Twitter, he tweeted, Tevin Farmer tweeted, this was yesterday, I think, if I can have it my way, it goes like this. Beat Billy Dibb for the IBF. Very next fight, Davis for the WBA. Then fight Miguel Burchett for the WBC. I want these fights back to back. That's some strong words and a very strong notion coming from Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? To rack up all them belts. It seemed like he got the dream of being undisputed too, but there's no Lomachenko in his future. There's no WBO. He didn't say shit about the WBO. I guess since they're friends, he don't want to fight him. I mean, that's whack. But anyway, this is business. If you want to be the undisputed, fight that man. And I heard him say before, I will dig it up if you guys don't believe me, but he said he can beat Lomachenko. They spar all the time. He probably beat me 5 out of 7 times, but I beat him twice. That's how Tevin Farmer be talking. But Gervonta Davis, I want him to go for undisputed at 130 pounds. I don't see nobody beating Tank Davis at 130 pounds. I've been saying this since the beginning of his career, before he got the belt, that the man is a force to be reckoned with. And you haven't seen the best of Tevin Farmer. And you haven't seen the best of Tank Davis. That's just how I see it. Just like I said, this is not a diss There's no disrespect to Tevin Farmer, but that's just how I see the fight. That's just how I see it. And I think Gervonta Tank Davis got all the tools to become undisputed at 130 pounds. And I'm glad Tevin Farmer wants to fight him immediately after Billy Dibbs, because I'm more than sure Tank wants to fight him immediately after that fight, and he get the 2 belts. Then I probably see Gervonta Tank Davis after capturing his IBF title back. He might take the Miguel Burchett fight, and maybe a Mando, and then I think he might go for that Lomachenko fight. Yo, I see Lomachenko in his future. It probably happen sometime next year, but that's it and that's all. That's what I'm going with. Gervonta Davis takes it all at 130 pounds. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.